Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. We're all eager to see if his throws last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Ziggy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seems his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, J.P. Rams.
You don't know what to expect with this guy on the mound. At times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
I am back.
And that one hit to first.
Dynamite.
Bell takes it himself. And an easy out.
St.
to
Louis
start
Cardinals
the game.
franchise.
And now we check out the
We're in
Mariners
season
lineup.
2.
All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think
And
as they
we
gel
are
together, gain some maturity over the course of the
starting to
season.
look like our first
they
season.
could be playing October
And I
baseball.
simmed it early
And up next
Simmed
for
the whole
Seattle,
season.
Will Brennan.
because we wasn't winning nothing. But in this season, we are. We are.
Swing
We
and a
making
ball
some
lined
improvement.
out towards center. Makes the
And I almost
catch
missed
for
it.
the out.
Batting third, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
There's a strike.
I feel like I'm hanging it.
Fought off foul.
All right, we got your 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. And the pitch is
Ooh,
outside.
good.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, center field. Scott under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Good 1, 2, 3.
Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And starting in this one, George Kirby. That's what you keep an eye on here.
Score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Tyrone Blanco leading things off and takes a
Hold
strike.
on. Hello? They're really a half a game back in the wild card. And they're 4-8.
And ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm
Weak contact. You kidding me?
tosses to first. One up, one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Why did I swing at that? Oh, he's going to beat that out.
Not in time
That was a
to
slow
get him,
grounder.
and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Okay, we take that. I don't know what the second baseman doing. He was running at it too slow. It's a hustle at that.
First. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next offering is fouled back.
I am swinging at everything.
Up and in. 1-2 to count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Josh Bell. First offering, and it just misses. Bell working through some struggles lately.
Oh, he's really
Yeah,
struggling.
they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
Pitch.
get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Wow.
Two gone, but the
It's on it and he's still fouling it back.
First. You're in game one of this 3-game set.
All right, we're fighting. Everything's good timing, and I'm not making. Look at all those pitches in the zone.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
All right, good AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Nolan Gorman will hit next. Swing and a miss. And that's
Was that early?
No, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Oh, we're late. It felt like I was late.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now
Oh, let that hit you.
1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Third out.
Not a chance to get a run in early.
Tough spot, had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. France back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Herrera makes the
The
grab.
Mariners sponsoring the new Nintendo Switch on their jersey.
Nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
2 pitches out.
Donovan makes the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Oh, that was Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty.
Facing your former team, I just now realized it.
Cal Raleigh.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
Forgot we lost him in the offseason.
Deep into this game.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners.
Actually, he kind of looks good in his Seattle uniform. Contreras.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the
Right now, I don't think he fits with the Cardinals.
batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
I mean, he fits with the Cubs when he used to be with them for how many years?
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
But with the Cardinals, I don't see him fitting as their main catcher that they want him to be.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but
They
he's
literally
committed his
wanted
fastball
him
out of
to
that same
take
tunnel,
Yadier
that splitter
Molina
comes,
place.
and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball one there.
Victor
Dave Lawrence
hit
decided
a
to work home plate in
no-doubter
this one.
when we had
Good
that
umpire, Boog. Very
7-run
fair,
comebacks
very
against
consistent. Now, I did
the
hear some
Dodgers
feedback that he
when we
opens
ended
up
their
the
win
outside
streak
corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know,
with
for
his
me, I'd be
36
kinda
power.
salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
I don't know how he got it out with his 36 power.
1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So digging in, Mason Wynn.
Got a gapper?
Swing and a
That's a
base
gapper.
hit.
No, you stay.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game.
Oh, you going home.
If not a platinum glove.
That's a hit. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe.
A double. Never mind. He's not going
He was
home.
ready to swing it on the first pitch. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on a baseball.
And up next for St. Louis, Dairon Blanco. Yeah,
Not
don't need
driving
much
home.
damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, you would have made it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That's outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
All right, base hit. We're driving 2. His 4th stolen base.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Second and third, 2 down. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Right side. Chisholm in plenty of time to first.
It felt like I was out in front of it.
Stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single.
It said I was good timing on it, and it felt like good timing.
On the show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
See, my boy.
Him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now, Ramon Urias right through there for a strike. Urias matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run.
Shoestring catch.
2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Randy Arozarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is
down the
for a
middle.
strike. That's a strike.
Ooh, that was nasty.
On the ground to first.
Hit there, Bill.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around.
Oh, snap, the White Sox. Picture to a no-hitter. That's their 21st in history for the White Sox. No-hitter. Strawberry with 5 RBIs. Oh my goodness. At least that's one thing White Sox good at.
Right
Throwing a
side.
no-hitter.
Brennan makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Walked his first time.
The 21st of no-hitters for the White Sox history.
Just
ball.
missed.
1-0.
That misses
2-0.
the zone. Now 2-0. And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
Hey, you don't want to pitch to him?
That one is absolutely belted.
I think I just
That's
took a
got a
pitch out of
chance.
here.
For
I wasn't even in the zone.
his second of the year. It's 2-0.
That
I coulda
fastball
took a ball
wasn't even
for
in
him.
the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow.
That's power right there. Let's go. We could have had more in the second. Because I had a hanger of a curve from Donovan and I missed it.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he
That ball
stays
was
tall.
outta here.
His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
I wasn't even in the zone.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Nolan Gorman. First
Off the
pitch
plate,
doesn't
ball
find
one.
the zone. And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a
ball,
fastball
one
by a
strike.
guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Way
Wow.
out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Yeah, I
out.
missed that.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
With that kind of velocity,
Now
an
batting,
elevated fastball,
right fielder,
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Nootbaar in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a
0-1.
called strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just
Ball
misses the mark outside the zone.
Oh my God, I thought I
2
got
down,
caught looking
base
again.
is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. That's off the
that's it.
inside corner. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Out
did
to
I-
short.
Good timing. How did I miss that?
Bichette whips it to first. That is the inning. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitch wasn't even in the zone.
Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
new inning
Mariners,
getting started.
shortstop,
Here's the shortstop
Bo
at the
Bichette.
plate. Outside low, 1-0. And that one fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to
out.
first, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. And that is out of play.
All right, I'm getting away with hittable pitches here. Gotta hit my spots.
Fastball
Ooh,
for a
give me that.
strike. The Redbirds up by 2. Top half of inning number 4.
He went.
Changes swing.
Oh, you
Appeal down
got
to third.
what? He
And Matthew
went.
Ross right on it, says he held up. Upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
All right, maybe I should have dove
He's
for
0
that.
for 1. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Hello?
Now batting. Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
First and second, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Rip to third. Feed to second, that's 1. Double
Out of
play.
there. Give me the double play.
Killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitch count. 45. Oh, that's pretty low. In a 6.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right
You can pretty much go
field.
the distance.
Man
Probably go
aboard
7
on the
innings.
leadoff single.
Or 8. Because they's pretty much swinging at
Now
everything getting
batting,
out.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Grounded out his first time up. And
Didn't know your pitch
fastball
count was
misses
that
outside
low.
for a ball. And it's 1-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
We need to work on your reaction time out there, man.
So up next,
Now
Bo
batting,
Bichette
shortstop,
has grounded
Bo
out a couple of
Bichette.
times. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the right-hander deals.
Ooh, that was nasty. Nasty
Sometimes being
sweeper.
lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To
That was definitely
there's
2.
1.
57
Double
speed.
play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mariners nothing. Mason Wynn digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
There's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's
ball,
got good
2
numbers
strikes.
swinging
Try
at
to check
pitches in that
swing.
location.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now up for St. Louis, Josh Rojas. 1 for 2. That misses off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
What am I doing?
And a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a
It
ball,
might be
1 strike.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Fastball down the middle late.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now batting,
benefits, the
designated
advantages of
hitter,
relievers who can come in and get the
Tyrone
swing and miss,
Toronto.
whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
In the air, right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second. In there safely.
Okay.
Waste no time.
was a
there.
risk.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And that is ball 1.
All right, come on, Donovan. Let's drive him in.
Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a foul ball.
I was on that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and sends a
Right
rocket
to him.
right. Brennan makes the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Here's Contreras now. France back to work. On the ground to short, win. Sends it to first.
See, this is why we
And that's
traded you.
1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the
I don't think that
bullpen,
pitch was
though,
in the zone.
He's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So now here's the DH.
It was a little bit top of the zone.
Raley. Well struck deep right
Are you
field,
kidding me?
way back and out of here.
I mean, I can't say nothing because I
And
did the
we
same
are
thing.
all tied up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad.
I did the same thing, hitting a home run out of the zone. But that was way out of the zone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Wasn't even in the zone.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I mean, I didn't want to take him out because he's pitching good.
Way to shorten your path to the
And his
baseball.
pitch count is
Put it in play
low.
somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's to third. Rojas fires over to first, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Late swing fouled off.
I believe the game going to give him that home run. I mean, it was a little bit top of the zone,
Bases
but it was still
empty,
out of the
two
zone.
away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball.
Okay, that was a good
It's gonna
eye.
make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back down, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Brash. He has a great slider with. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos.
I mean, it wasn't off the inside
closer
edge
of
because it
staff
was
is
in the
throwing.
inside edge. That's a
Spire
strike.
Also throwing.
But we can take that.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Misses inside. 2-1. And that one upstairs. Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive.
Right to him.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty.
Trying to keep good speed
No
off
ball,
the
2
bases.
strikes.
How am I early on this?
Left field. Arozarena sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. To the right side. And that one handled. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Cardinals.
and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the
Number
top half of the
28.
inning. Nick Martinez. This is his third time out this year. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Man at second, nobody
Leading off
out.
for the
Chris,
Mariners, first
certainly
baseman,
one of the things in his
Wilson
head is
Contreras.
trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line, and that's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The throw's off.
I had him on the
Easy.
line.
Now
It's
batting,
3-2.
How
Well, they didn't
long?
waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That's ripped. Base hit. Contreras around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
This is the bad extra inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Ray.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now it's the DH, Luke Raley. First
Nope,
offering
that's
and
a
it
ball.
just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Contreras on third. Raleigh at first with no outs.
Oh, I
Fights
thought
it
I
off.
had
You'll
it.
see another.
Got him. All right, double play. Get out of this.
So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out.
You swung at that.
Still a 1-2 count.
What? How do you even make contact?
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. To the right side. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that
All right,
was.
only get that 1 run. That's okay.
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League
They
Baseball
come back and tie it.
is on.
If that wasn't active, bro, I probably would have had him.
This one includes.
Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Base hit! Runner around third on his way to the plate.
Tied this bad, baby.
And it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Let's go.
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So now the DH spot, Dairon Blanco. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
It's not a swing.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan!
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down. Winning run on at first.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is.
I'm doing it. Hit and run.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. And that will end the inning.
They'll strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Zach
57.
Thompson.
Zach Thompson.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Raleigh now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Inside ball.
And downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
All right now.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Luke Raley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Sneaks through, base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. Well, they didn't waste any time as they not called the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Oh, you way out.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
They try to do that hit and run.
There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on
God, I'm
strikes.
looking.
And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting, third
Here's the
baseman,
third baseman, Ramon Urias. Right through there for a strike. The other way, makes the grab, and that's
All right, I guess we gotta keep tying this again.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on.
Even though we could have won it in other innings with unlucky hits.
Back here in St. Louis, the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Yep, that ball went
Just
out.
missed.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
That's a little bit low.
Really been able to slow down the
2-0.
game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
So the tying run at second. That's in there. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swings and misses.
And I'd be late on that.
2-2 now. To the right side. Contreras steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in, Dairon Blanco.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one inside. And that's ball 1.
He just needed up the middle.
One lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
That's
And a
not it.
pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras snags it on the run.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Trying to deliver as the hero. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Here in the bottom of the 13th, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
This game we should have had, man. Be no reason we should have lost from these guys at all. This is the game we should have had. 13 innings, man. It was a good game. Good hard fought 13 innings. Pitching was outstanding for both sides. But I'm TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Peace.